Okay, good morning. Day 91. I am freezing, and it is literally freezing out here. I think it's like right at 32. It might be under that, I don't know. But I know it's cold because I saw some ice this morning, so it's right at freezing. Last night was chilly. I'm glad I didn't go into a beauty spot and try to set up my tent there. It would have been windy and cold. Last night was just cold for me. There was no wind at the shelter. I stayed at this Curly Mapie Shelter. It's about 4 miles from Erwin, Tennessee. So I'm gonna go in there. If I can get a little resupply, that'll be great. If not, I'm going to a hostel tonight that's 22 miles from here. And I'm gonna try to get resupply and a shower, a nice hot shower, and a warm night's sleep, because I don't know if it rains or snows tomorrow, and I don't know what time it does. I can't get a weather hit, but my plan right now, no matter what, is to go in that hostel, because I need a better night's sleep than what I got last night. It was tough. Last night was tough. Okay, yesterday's plan just didn't work out. The weather just really didn't cooperate all day. And I mean, the sun finally came out right at sunset. If you saw yesterday's video, you can see me angry at the Mother Nature for waiting till literally, everything's dark and you can just barely see this sliver of light on the horizon. But today is going to be beautiful, cold but beautiful. I gotta get a weather hit for tomorrow, and really the next 3 days sounds pretty ugly, so I gotta come up with a plan for all that. Today I plan on hiking 22 miles to Big Bald, which is pretty high up there. So, like, I'm way down at I don't know, maybe 3,000 feet or something like that. And once I get into this town of Erwin, which is only a mile away, it's uphill for the rest of the day. It's like, I don't know, 10, 12 miles of uphill probably. And so it'll be a lot of work today, but I need a shorter day than yesterday for sure. Yesterday ended up being 32. I didn't mean for it to be that. I meant for it to be 25 and a half, but beauty spot just wasn't going to work last night. So I trudged on into the shelter, got in there late. It was dark. There was a guy in the shelter. He wasn't too happy that I was there so late, because I still had to unpack all my stuff and eat, and so I was making tons of noise. But that's how this stuff is. I don't know if he was really that irritated, but he kind of acted like it this morning. Oh well. Okay, I'm walking along the Nolichucky River in Tennessee. It's another one of those things that's, you can't quite see it yet. It's down there between all the trees, pretty bridges, nice ridge here alongside it. And then I'm gonna go back down here in a minute and cross the river. And I guess I was wrong about the sun. I thought we're supposed to have sunny skies today, but I haven't gotten a weather hit about 12 hours, so what do I know? Headed across the Nolichucky. I think there's a better view up here. Anyways, I just stopped at Uncle Jimmy's. It's a hostel right here. When I was crossing that bridge, it was right on the other side of the bridge. Fantastic location. And it got some questionable reviews and gut hooks, so I wasn't too keen on staying there. But man, I just popped in there and got some resupply from their little store, and it actually looked pretty good. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't stay there. But anyways, it's a nice little joint, and I'm off and moving. It's 18 miles uphill, not 10 miles. Earlier I said 10. I have 18 miles of uphill today. There's a few spots where it levels out, so I mean, you could say it's not all uphill, but it's pretty much uphill. So it's gonna be a big day vertically, but only 22 miles, which is fine. That's exactly what I want to get. There we go. A little view. Oh yeah. The weather was throwing me a head fake. It did clear up. Cleared up real nice. And now I'm going up there, and then there's something higher on the other side of that. And it just keeps getting higher all day till the end of the day. Okay, it turned into a beautiful day. Making pretty good time. I'm doing all right. Little shelter right on the trail here. Definitely not level picnic table. Not even an attempt. I could at least turn that thing the other way around. This is No Business Shelter. 5.7 miles from the Nolichucky River. And I am continuing on. Today it feels like I'm on a treadmill. It feels like I set the treadmill at 15 degrees and the mountain is moving underneath me. I'm actually in the same spot. You know, just the whole thing is like traveling underneath me. And there's these images to my right and left, TV screens that make it seem like I'm moving, but I'm really not. I'm just on a treadmill that's at 15 degrees, and I just walk for 5 hours at 2.5 miles per hour. Got a big uphill climb. Oh, it was work. Now I get to go downhill for about a 0.6, I think, and then up for 4.5, which is not going to be fun. That's about an hour and a half of climbing. Getting close to the top of Little Bald. I'm about a quarter mile from there. So that's like, I don't know, 5,200 feet, something like that. Okay, pretty steep and pretty awesome climb up Little Bald. It gets a little more vertical than a lot of the other stuff I've seen over the past couple weeks, and it's kind of fun though. I don't want any more pain in my life, but it was a little bit fun. This might be all socked in again tomorrow. It's supposed to start raining, I think at 10 a.m. And I'm hoping I get out here first light and I get some views. I won't be far from Big Bald when I start, so hopefully there's still views in the mornings. Maybe socked in and not raining. The rain, I think, is supposed to start at 10. So I think directly in front of me, that's Big Bald. So I go down here a little bit. There's kind of a little ravine in between the two of them. And then I gotta go back up that over there. That's Big Bald. It's a little bit higher than Little Bald. I think looks like it might be more scenic up there. So hopefully it's not socked in first thing in the morning. Now this is a Bald. That's pretty wild. A real bird. Did you hear that? So that's Big Bald over there. Not gonna make it today. With any luck, it'll be just as good and gorgeous in the morning. I guess there's like a study on bird migration up here, but I'm hearing all kinds of weird bird noises. I think it's a falcon, the last one I heard. Sounds like it. Not that I'm an expert on that. This view over here, it's pretty off the hook. I don't know if it's catching the details of that hillside, but it's pretty nice. And I think the Bald looks pretty cool also. All right, something to look forward to tomorrow. Hopefully the clouds will hold off and I'll go up there and the sun will be on the other side of the sky and it'll be just as beautiful, just a different look. Okay, here's where I ended up for the evening. I'm chilling out on that couch right now. I've already signed the hiker board, and so I'm relaxing in here a little bit. There's my bunk in there, and I ran into a major issue tonight because my USB cable for my iPhone is dead. And I use the phone pretty much everything, navigation, all my videos and processing and, you know, calling people to arrange shuttles and hostels and everything else. So I'm probably coming back here tomorrow night. I'm gonna do a short day tomorrow and try to fix this little phone problem by getting a cable. There's not too many places around here to get a cable. I know that may seem a little hard to believe, but here's my winter clothes. Just sweats and a t-shirt. It's the most plain thing I think I've ever worn for winter clothes. Anyways, I had a nice delicious pizza tonight, and tomorrow I'm only going to do about 15, and then I'm going to try to find a cable for my phone so that the next 2 days I'm in okay shape. I might be able to make long enough legs to where I get to some place where I could borrow one from somebody, but it's a pretty unreliable plan. Got 3 days of rain coming, so that kind of bites also. But I I think I'll get fixed up tomorrow, so stay tuned.